is Joni Blue, and my address is on record at the county. So in July of 2012, my whole world changed when my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. After going through weeks of training, learning how to take care of him, I had to plan for him to go to school in the fall of 2012. During that time, I had to leave work to take care of my son 24/7, which included round-the-clock blood sugar checks every 3 hours. I researched everything I possibly could to make sure my son was protected and taken care of medically at school. His first year back, we had a nurse at Yorkshire Elementary School who decided to write her own diabetes medical management plan. She was giving him doses of insulin that could kill him. This nurse was put on leave and put back through training, but she was also brought back to work. Last year, boundaries changed, and my son's new school was Signal Hill Elementary. We had a nurse there who was found guilty just a few weeks ago of medical child neglect and medical endangerment. She was found guilty of level 2 neglect, which means she caused physical harm to my child. This was after me requesting 504 meeting after 504 meeting with my son's school. I started doing some research into the school system with nursing and type 1 diabetes. I found that there are 221 type 1 diabetics in Prince William County schools. We have nurses who are taking care of 8 and 9 type 1 diabetic children in a day, on top of caring for children with feeding tubes, asthma, and children with cancer. These nurses with master degrees are making a secretary salary. I had to quit working to properly take care of one type 1 diabetic. And here we are with nurses taking care of 8 and 9. It's impossible. I do not feel the county has stepped up to the plate to provide proper training to the school system and to the nurses on type 1 diabetes. I'm currently advocating for another child in the county at another elementary school, where that child recently has received multiple insulin injections that have been incorrect. When giving insulin injections, they need to be measured exactly. In a hospital setting, a nurse and another nurse has to check that syringe before that shot can be given. That does not happen in the county. If it is not checked, you can easily, within an hour, kill a type 1 diabetic child. Since my son was diagnosed 4 years ago, I haven't seen much change in the school system, even after fighting Senate and getting laws put into play last year in July. I have since requested an investigation be opened with the Federal Department of Education, and I have also requested with the Office of Civil Rights for them to open an investigation, which they have. But my question to the school board is, are you going to sit around and allow more children to be medically neglected? And are you going to allow social services to continue investigating the school system and Prince William County? Or are you going to step up to the plate and take care of our children with not only their education, but their medical needs? My child was almost killed. Thank you.